If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the season 3 finale of Orphan Black, stop listening now. Major spoilers. Here we go. The episode was called "History Yet to Be Written," and I was left in tears, man. At the end, man. I'd say the last maybe 3 to 4 minutes of the episode. It was a beautiful ending, man, and a somewhat of a surprise. I don't know if I want to, give out spoilers right now. I'll decide in a couple of seconds, man. But the ending with Akira and Sarah back together again, and just, having them, looking in each other's eyes and having, I guess, a moment of normalness. It was just like, okay, all of the stuff that we've been through, we can hopefully finally have a normal life together. I could be your mother, you could be my daughter, and we can have the rest of our family around us, and life can go back to being normal again. It was like this, I don't know, it was like a really, really good ending, man. Like I'd say the best ending of Orphan Black that I've ever seen. It wasn't a cliffhanger, it was a proper ending to the story that began in season 1. And we went all the way from season 1 to season 2 to the end of season 3, and it seems like those chapters, those 1 through 3, the volume, I guess you can say, is closed and the book is complete. And I feel really, really happy going forward, man, for season 4. Some surprising things happened. Number 1, the guy from Intruders, if you ever watched the show Intruders, he's actually on our side, like the side of the Clone Club. And I didn't see that coming. I thought he was a bad guy. I thought he was a villain. But it seems like he's only against Neolutionists, okay? If you are not that, then he's on your side, man. And it was kind of cool to see that happen. Because first off, he's a great actor, and he'll be joining the cast of Gotham for season 2, which is really fascinating. I loved him on Intruders, and he's been on several other shows also, but it's just really cool to see that happening, man. The best moment of the series happened at the end of the episode also, is where all of the clones are gathered around the table and they're celebrating Alison as she won the campaign that she was running. And it wasn't like over the top CGI with the the cloning graphics and stuff like that. It was just a really good shot of a nice family unit. And I think that's what made this season so special. Like we were always wondering, people that are in Clone Club, how can BBC, how can they possibly top the clone dance? How can they possibly top anything that we've seen so far from seasons 1 through 3? And that's what they did. They did top it, and they topped it in a way that was just, it was needed. It was necessary, man, to kind of show everybody together. Maybe if this was the last time, you never know. Season 4 might be just so insane to where, everyone dies. It's that crazy. Detective Art Bell was back for this season, and I love that. It seems as if the cast has been changed just a little bit, swapped around a lot, and you have your guest star cast, and then you have your actual cast. And if you'll notice that if you watch the season 10 finale and actually pay attention to the credits, and I think that you will, because the music, the song that's playing at the end, I got to find that name of that song. When I do, I'm going to be blasting that thing all day long. It plays to where you're not going to want to turn off the television until the song ends. But also, you'll start seeing it says guest star. It'll have, Art Bell's name on there. And then it goes into the cast. It flashes really fast, but you'll be able to see it immediately. Rachel is alive. Her eye is back. And she has a new robotic eye, which is going to be kind of fascinating to see what happens with that eye going forward. Is it a tracking device? Is there somebody watching behind it? I'm pretty sure there is. A lot of characters came together this season, which was really nice to see. Almost like a crossover event, if you will. I mean, I know we're in the same universe, but it's kind of cool to see certain actors interacting with clones. I would say that my favorite moment, as always, is Helena. Whenever she's on screen, it's something so special. And there's a new clone from California. She's like a California Valley girl, blonde hair clone, and she's kind of cool. She's kind of cool. I'm wondering what they're gonna do. Like, are they gonna bring back some of the other clones, or are we gonna just see the acting skills of Tatiana Maslany? Like, are we gonna just continue to see her doing more and more roles? I think that she's sitting at maybe 15 or 20 of these clones already, and each clone is different. I don't know how she does it. I don't know if she has like a voice acting coach. I don't know if I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, number one, how she does it as far as the time, because the time in the day, it would seem like you wouldn't have enough time. Is that all she's doing in her off time is studying voices and doing stuff like that? It's really fascinating stuff to see what they're doing with the show, man. I can't wait for season 4. It's going to be really cool to see if, with Kira growing up on screen, how they're going to use her next season. Is she going to be, how do you want to say it, put inside the cast to where she has more screen time? Because she's getting older now. She's probably, I don't know how old the actress is, but I'd say in the series she's going to be like 13 or 14 years old when they return. And when we first saw her, I think she was like either 7 or 8. And then season 2, she was probably like, I don't know, 9 or 10. Or maybe even probably less than that. Maybe she was like 5 or 6 in season 1, 7 and 8 in season 2, and maybe 10 to 11 in season 3. Who knows? But I want to see what they're going to do with that next season. Helena's alive. Rachel's alive. Alison is alive. Sarah's alive. Mrs. S is alive. Felix is alive. Detective Art Bell is alive. And then we don't know if Delphine is alive. Delphine was shot at the end of the episode, but we don't know if she is dead. That's the thing. They left it with a cliffhanger in the ending of the episode, but not at the end of the episode. So there is a cliffhanger as far as what's going to happen to Delphine, but we don't know if she's actually dead. So I'm pretty sure that they'll let us know inside of season 4. She did say goodbye to Helena. Or not Helena, but excuse me, to Cosima. And Cosima's alive. I think I forgot Cosima. Wow, that's really interesting. Sorry about that. Yeah, and Cosima, she kissed Cosima goodbye, and then she was walking in a parking garage, and then she was shot. So we'll have to see what happens. If my voice sounds stuffy, it's because I'm sick, and I apologize if it sounds as if I'm talking through my nose, because I probably am. And yeah, hopefully I get over that sickness. Anyway, guys, we're out of here, and I might come back and review the whole entire season. I think I started doing that at one point, and then I stopped, but we'll see what happens. Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Right here. Let me know what you guys thought about the Season 3 finale of Orphan Black. And remember, continue to support the Clone Club. Right here.